Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And it is 6 o'clock on Saturday, the 18th of November. And we have a content preview. What will be the last content preview until the changeover for the meta. So this is going from the 20th to the 27th, so technically it's the 19th to the 26th. Well, yeah. 26th. Hold on. When does the part 2 banner leave? This leaves on the 28th. Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, realistically, the only thing that's going to be in this preview is Jubilee and maybe some more like weekend missions that'll pop up on the 20th. I don't really know. I think this content preview will be very telling because so far, the anniversary has given out a lot of free stuff, a lot of free tickets, free dupes. There's been like 3 free dupes given out over the course of the 2-year anniversary overall, a lot of summons. The events, though, I think have been a little lackluster. So if this preview only has Jubilee and some other basic thing, like, it's going to be kind of disappointing as far as the whole month of November is concerned. But the fact that it's going for 7 days gives me a little bit more hope that something in here will be interesting. The possibility exists for a rerun of the Goddess of Destiny meta to come here, as, you know, just another banner for people to try and summon for. It would have like the whole Goddess of Destiny on one banner. It would have their beatdown battle rerun. I mean, we could get like the festival area for the second time, and it hasn't come back in like 2 months or something like that. I don't know. At minimum, Jubilee will be in here for release tomorrow night. So let's take a look. A new event. Second anniversary Isekai Revelry Redux. Vengeance is here. Oh boyo. That's rough. Okay. 5-star characters that appeared up to 9/29 Friday are back. At the Ticket Bazaar, you'll be able to exchange 70 points for a 5-star EX battle character guaranteed. Second anniversary Isekai Revelry. Fucking hell, Jesus. And 100 Bazaar points for a EX protection character once only. So you would have to do 170 pity to get a guaranteed EX character for battle and protector. And the Vengeance meta is on this. This is actually disturbing amounts of bait right there. Okay. Collab characters not included. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay. This is going till the 27th. So there's a bait banner here, obviously. So there's a 30% Redux ticket that you can buy. 30% tickets are decent. They're not great, but it's still a 70% chance to fail. But it's better than a 90% chance to fail and a 10% chance to hit. So, illustration contest winners added to the second anniversary Metal Bazaar. The winning entries for the costume category and sweets category from the illustration contest held during the first anniversary have been added to the game. You'll be able to exchange the second anniversary medals that you get from events during the second anniversary period for them. For the costume category, we've depicted Rimuru trying on the winning entry in a gallery image. The outfits that won the staff prize can also be seen in the background, so be sure to check it out thoroughly. The winning entry for the sweets category has been added as a food item that you can give to characters in-game. It's sure to help deepen your bonds with your companions. The costume. Is this gonna be a gallery image, probably. Does it? Yeah, okay, so yeah. Costume category, outfit tailored by Shuna, perfect for going out on a day off. Okay, so yeah, I think this will be just a gallery image that you can, look at, and it's all pretty. It does have some of the runners up in here. It does have some other outfits. And then we have this Veldora cake that you can give to people. I assume it's going to be effective for everybody, if not give a little bit more than normal. Jubilee 31. We're adding the achievement crests to Jubilee now. Cool, we're fighting Diablo. All right, whatever. During the second anniversary period, the Heroes Jubilee boss battle music will be our third tie-up song, Monogram. Okay, so this is the first time they've changed the Jubilee background music to a different song, not just like typical in-game stuff. Unfortunately, if I'm going to stream it or record it, I can't have the music going anyways, which is generally why I don't play with sound on, in case everyone ever wonders about that. For new players coming in for the first time, Jubilee is going to be treated almost the same way as the raid itself. So how there was a normal battle and then a boss battle, it's going to be the same thing where you have a bunch of normal battles that you will get a score in, and those battles will give you tickets, which will then you can take, like these tickets, will grant you access to the boss fight. The thing about this is that it's heavily, disturbingly heavily geared towards having all of the brand new meta. So the people who are going to get top 10%, top 1.01%, top 10 are going to be the people that have Valentine, Jean, Violet, Blanc, and somebody else. I mean, Rimuru, I don't think is going to be used too much here, but we'll see how that works out. He might be used just to give everybody EX alts, but we'll have to see. But then it'll take your cumulative score and it'll rank you against the other people, and you will get crystal rewards based on how high you rank. And this is the closest thing we have to PvP as far as playing against live people and competing against scores. So we will get Jubilee tomorrow night, right? Tomorrow night? Yeah, Sunday night for me. 2 a.m. Monday at UTC. Okay. They're added crests. Black Friday Magic Crystal sale. Okay. 7 days only Black Friday. Once per day Magic Crystal pack is also available in conjunction with the sale. Okay, so these will be the big time packs. So if we go to the shop, go to crystals, what this is going to be is that the 1,000 crystal pack for $80 is going to be 1,500 crystals. The 475 is going to be 600 crystals. And the Magic Crystal E pack is going to be like 400 crystals for the same price. So you're getting, for the $80 instead of 1,000 crystals, which is 3 multis and change, you're getting 5 multis. So for people who spend money, and it is a lot of money, but people who are inclined to spend, these packs, when they come up and they're like an extra 50%, are actually really good value because it's the same price for almost double, right? You're getting 5 full multis out of 1 pack versus 3 multis and an extra 100 crystals. So when these do come around, I do buy them up. And there is something else. There'll be a daily pack where you get crystals every single day when you log in. That's also cool for people. We have a Demon Lord challenge event. So we're going to fight against Octagram Daggerel. This is an event where you can play against Demon Lord Daggerel and get materials for enhancing characters. This is good for newer players. These stages sometimes can be difficult depending on what team it wants you to use. We haven't had one in a couple months, I don't think. I might be wrong on that. But when you clear quests in this event 100 times, you can get a limited time mission reward of up to 10 recruit tickets. These should be basic bitch tickets. We're getting 100 bitch tickets for just logging in for the release of the new OP. So this will just be another 10. Clear quests and limited time missions to get the Supreme Fist's Abyss Stones, which you can use at the Bazaar to get 5-star shards, platinum hammers, and more. Okay. And then, weekend bingo missions are here until the 27th. We've got the Rise to the Ranks Valor Cup campaign starting on the 27th and going until the 4th of December. We got a Tempest Great Harvest for fruit going on the 27th to the 29th. And that is it. Okay. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. This banner. So EX characters that appeared up to 929 are back. So what this means is that it's going to have every single EX meta up to September, which, if we take a look at this banner right here and check out the recruit details, this goes up until the summer, which we saw on that preview. Hinata's here, right? So they're adding another meta after the summer meta, which is the Vengeance meta, which is unquestionably the best team in the game. It has the best unit in the game. This Raphael, Rimuru, whatever you want to call him, this is ultra super bait. But if you're gonna stick with the game for a while, like if you've played the game for the entire month and you're like, okay, you know what, I can get behind this, and you have crystals left over from summoning on the second anniversary banners with Violet and Blanc and John, and you're done that, and you have crystals left over, this might not be a bad banner to summon on, because by himself, Raphael can win you 99.99% of fights, and it's because of the Vengeance effect. And if you've never seen what Vengeance does, this is your first time ever hearing what Vengeance is, it is a passive damage over time effect that stacks higher and higher. So each charge on an enemy deals 50% of the enemy's attack in ongoing damage after turn 5. So if you hit turn 5 and the enemy has 10,000 attack, and they have 1 stack of Vengeance, you will do 5,000 damage to them after turn 5, and turn 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. So if you're stacking by 3, that's now 15,000 damage, right? Because he's got 10,000 attack, it's 5, 5, and 5. So if you stack up enough Vengeance, you will kill anything in the game. Anything, no matter what. They cannot block Vengeance. All right, it's lightning bolts from the sky, and he gives you a guaranteed chance to guard for 1 turn, which means you will take less incoming damage. His second skill gives you elemental resistance across the board. No matter what element the enemy is, you will have resistance against it. And he seals the enemy's attack, crit, and pierce. What does this Hinata in Beatdown Battle do a lot of damage with? It's crit and pierce damage. So we check out Inferno 3, we check out Hinata. She gives herself crit rate and pierce rate, and stacks crit damage and pierce power. What Raphael does is says, fuck you to this, and fuck you to this. And it's just normal attack, which she doesn't really raise her own attack. She only is doing a bunch of damage by critting and piercing you at the same time. But if Raphael seals it for 2 turns, she doesn't really do that much damage to you, especially if you have guard up. Especially if you have the elemental resistance against wind up. Raphael is unquestionably the best unit because he can help your team turtle and take less damage while stacking Vengeance on the enemy. And eventually, the Vengeance charges will kill the enemy. It might take 14, 20 turns or so, but they will die. And that also includes the other characters in this meta, which I would say are not quite as good. Shuna is like a damage-focused character who also has Vengeance. Veldora is a damage support unit who also has Vengeance. They're not nearly as important as Raphael. Like, these 2 characters combined equal about a quarter of what this Raphael does in terms of usability and viability. The Protector Velzard, is another key pivotal protector and one of the best protectors, if not the best in the game, because of what she does, where she puts an effect on your characters for 3 turns, where every time you get hit, the enemy gets a Vengeance stack. So you're stacking, so if Hinata hits you 5 times in a turn, right? You get 5 stacks of Vengeance on Velzard. So that's what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,000 damage. Plus the 3 stacks that Rimu's giving, which is another 15,000 damage. So that's 40k damage right there in 1 turn, right? It's difficult to explain without showing you stuff, but it's disturbingly powerful. And she gives you extra points on greens, which is great. And she also reduces the costs of all your skills across the board, whether they're in the front or in the back. If you have Velzard, and if you have Raphael, and if you have the free-to-play battle unit Yome that came out with that meta, this Yome right here, because he also has Vengeance, these 3 characters will win you the game in pretty much any event. And I am not joking. The Vengeance meta is stupid powerful. And the fact they're putting this as a final bait banner before the meta changes over, is very telling that they want your crystals. They want your money. And you get 7 multis and you get a guaranteed EX character who is going to be, potentially, Raphael. And 100, you get a guaranteed protector character, EX, that has the potential to be Velzard. It also has the potential to be like Fount of Wisdom Rimuru, or, Warrior's Mind fucking Guy. This is a very difficult banner for me to tell people to skip, because I know the full power of Vengeance, and I don't know the next time they're going to come back around. On a rerun in like 6 months or something, maybe. But the Vengeance team will carry you through pretty much every single type of content this game has to offer. So if you have crystals left over and you are done summoning on Blanc and Jean, and you've got, these 3 characters, or even if you don't really want like Blanc or Jean or one of these 3 characters and you're done summoning, that Vengeance banner might not be the worst thing to do. So again, we'll have to see. I'll probably do 170 just because Vengeance is really good. But yeah, so Jubilee starts tomorrow. This banner comes out tomorrow night, and I wish, if you summon on it, I wish you luck. I mean, not everyone's going to get lucky, but it's something to keep in mind right now. So other than that, we get some art, we get food, crests, sales. We get this event, which is cool. I mean, it's something to do, something to try out. Hopefully it's geared towards a blue team, so you can take your new shiny units into that, or just take Vengeance into here and call it good anyways. So that's it from me, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to be summoning on the Redux banner in hopes of getting the Vengeance team? I think tomorrow I'll put the Inferno 3 video out that has the Vengeance meta in it, and I'll show you what it does. But yeah, let me know if you guys plan on summoning. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.